Thanks for coming to World of Concrete 2024. We're here at the Milwaukee booth. Today we're going to cover the second generation of the MX Fuel 14-inch cutoff saw. Some exciting things about this cutoff saw: you're going to eliminate those gas headaches, no small gas engine, but still that horsepower and that performance you need to cut reinforced concrete. You're going to get about 14 feet of cut, fully plunged into concrete with this saw. It also has a suite of safety features, one of them being the rapid stop brake. That rapid stop is going to bring that brake to a stop in 3 seconds or less, as I'm going to show you all right now. That rapid stop is also going to go off anytime that the saw senses that there's a kickback or you get pinched in a cut. Notice my hand is still on the trigger, but the moment that the saw sensed that it was coming right back at me, it stopped the blade from spinning, keeping me safer on site. Now let's run a quick demo. Thanks for stopping by.
So this is our brand new Power Screed, part of the Power Shift launch here at World of Concrete. Unit right off the bat, we will not actually get into the bar business. This actually has the ability to be able to take multiple different styles of bar. So whether it's an MBW, multi-vibe, or has the capability of being able to do Allen bar also. So out of the box, it'll have the capability of being able to do either or. And out of the box, you'll be able to do any of those with the adapting system we have on it. When you have bars like this, they're anywhere between $500 to $1,400 in cost. So we want to make it easy for the user, not to be proprietary to a system, to go electric. You're getting about 60 minutes of runtime. And that's continuous runtime. So that's triggered on all the way through. Unit will ship with 2 batteries. So if you're running this thing continuously with a 12-foot bar, you're gonna get 60 minutes out of each pack. And the charger is going to be able to do that in about 55 minutes of it to be able to charge the pack to full. Just as the rest of the Power Shift product that we have the ability to be able to also use the adapter to flexible batteries. So if there's a user that has flexible on the job site, they have the capability of being able to utilize this and be able to do that work with a flexible pack. And it's a good get out of free jail card too.
Is it like a 15 amp max, or can you use the smaller ones?
You can use a 15, any of them. We recommend a 15, but you have the ability to be able to use any of the flexible batteries within the system.
Nice. So the smaller ones are just dramatically less runtime. Do you know what the runtimes are on the smaller batteries?
Yeah. So on the smaller batteries, you're gonna get between 30, roughly about 30 minutes, roughly on a 15 amp hour battery. And that's at full, and then we're basing that on a 12-foot bar with a slump rate of about 4. Some of the other things that you see on the product itself is the ability for adjustability. So you have the ability to be able to adjust the handles, different grade heights in the handles themselves, and also change the width of the tool. So you have the ability to be able to change the handle width to be able to be narrow. If I'm using a smaller bar like I have here, I've got a small 4 or 6 foot bar. I have the ability to be able to bring this in, give me a little bit more control on that smaller bar. And if I was running a 12 like we have over here, I have the ability to be able to now widen this bar out and have my handles further out to give me more control. So when you get a 16 on here, which just has the power to actually hit on a 16-inch bar, you're gonna have more control and have that outrigger a little bit further out. So it allows for a user to really get their comfort zone down based on the slab thickness, based on the type of work that they're doing, their height, all of those variables that come in play.
What are we looking for retail and wholesale pricing?
Yeah, so pricing structure is still being set up, but you're looking at about $27.99. That means 2 batteries, charger, and the power unit, along with the actual adapter that would be able to go onto the other bars outside of Allen. So out of the box, you're looking at roughly about $27.99. And that pricing structure, again, we'll have more details that come on each of those probably in the next few months.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, I appreciate it. So your name is Larry Porter?
Yeah, Larry Porter, Stanley Black & Decker DeWalt, showing our new powertrain system here. With Power Shift here, this battery platform will operate the plate compactor, our rammer, our screed, our vibrators, our core drill. We're launching a complete new system for concrete pre-site during concrete pour, and then after concrete as well with the core drills also. So it's a complete system here with power shift. This battery platform here, the beauty of this is you have the power of gas, but now you have the convenience of battery. You simply push the button and go. With this battery here, this is a 554 watt hour battery here. This is a pouch battery design. So it's very similar to our stack batteries here. Same design there. 554 watt hour batteries, that actually produces 5,000 watts of power. So that's equivalent to a 6.5 horsepower gas motor. So now you have the power of gas, and actually, it'll actually run 30% longer than a full tank of gas. So you got the power gas, and now you have the runtime. Nice. So, and again, like I was saying, the pouch battery design, very similar to our power stack batteries as well.
So you get more power from a different kind of shape of how the stacks are.
Exactly, versus the cylindrical type, kind of like a AA battery. That's what the inside of the batteries look like. With the pouch design, it's much more efficient. You're gonna have longer run time, shorter charging time, much more efficient. And this incorporates the latest technology here.
What's the run time on this machine with that battery?
So with this battery, you're gonna have about 30 minutes of continuous runtime. If you're turning it on and off, you're gonna have 45 minutes of runtime on a single charge. It comes with 2 batteries and the charger. The recharge time is an hour. It's actually 55 minutes recharge time.
So you might need 3 batteries for this machine?
If you were running it constantly, then you may need that 3rd battery.
What is the pounds?
Compaction force is 3,400 pounds of compaction force, and it's actually best in class in vibration, 6,000 VPMs, vibrations per minute as well. There's a lifting ring here as well. There's on the tube itself, there's a flat spot here as well, so you can hook it up, with a crane if you needed to move it up to the higher floor or whatever in a building that you're pouring concrete, that kind of thing. 238 pounds is the overall weight. You can lift it here. There's a handle in the front as well, so it's easy to lift too. Really, really neat design on it as well. Most of the gas units, you're pull starting off to the side, you're adjusting the carburetor, and the operator, as they're running, when they want to turn it off, they got to come over here and turn it off to the side of it. The nice thing about this, right at the operator's fingertips are all the controls right here. Super simple, low speed and high speed. So very simple. We did a 2-stage start just for safety. So, for a child or somebody that came and just hit the button and started running, we prevented that. So actually the switch comes in and then down. So you push it in and down to start, and you push the red button for the kill switch.
That's awesome.
Very simple to do. Another really cool design too. Here's normal standard operation here, but now at the end of the day, when it's time to put it on the truck, put it on the trailer, it's a pretty neat feature here. Very convenient. This silver lever here, just take this lever and push it all the way forward, and now it locks the handle. And check this out. You just take and kick that, and now you've got a built-in wheel kit. So you can roll it right up on the trailer that easy.
You don't see a lot of models do that.
No, most models do that, or it's an add-on accessory. This is built in, it's included into the unit, and the water tank is built in as well. The cool thing about the water tank here, it's gravity fed. Off to the side here, there's just a quick, easy shutoff valve. So you can give it as much water, or as little or as much water as you want there. The water's gonna come straight down on both sides. It's a 3-gallon tank. So in those high dust areas, you're definitely gonna wanna have that water, so the moisture. And it helps compact too. We're right here, this is the motor itself. It's a brushless motor, fully sealed motor, and the battery itself is fully sealed. We have our tool connect built into the batteries and to the machine itself. So from a safety or from a theft prevention, that type of thing, if you want to be able to track your units, there's also metrics there, so you can see how many hours per day the machines are being used as well.
That's awesome. Could we see you run it?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. speed, and off.
And then you were talking about the price that it could possibly be a certain amount.
So we're actually just kind of showing it, pre-show here today, and we're launching them in September. So Whitecap, we work with them on pricing, so you have to get with them on pricing. So in general, though, it's about 20 to 30% more than a comparable gas unit, simply because battery technology, charging, you're going to have more costs with the batteries. All right. So one other thing to point out too is, again, we were talking about the strength of the batteries, 554 watt-hour batteries, equivalent to a 6.5 horsepower gas motor. You're gonna have 30 to 45 minutes of runtime, but you're gonna have 2 batteries, 1 hour recharge. But the nice thing, let's say you get to the end of the job, oh man, I just need 10 more minutes of work. Okay. The great thing about it, if you already have a lot of Dewalt tools, like the hammer drill here, with the FlexVolt battery, yeah, you could pop the battery out. We have an adapter, so that same FlexVolt battery here, you can take and pop this open, and that's that same battery off off your hammer drill or your cutoff saw. You can just take and pop it right in the adapter here. Okay, getting dark here, I can't see good, I'm old. And then pop it back in, and you can take and just pull it off. Okay, here. And then now that same exact battery here, you can pop right in, and it's going to give you the exact same performance. With the FlexVolt battery, that easy.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you for stopping by.
Of course.
All right, so we're doing a head-to-head demo with our next-gen MX4 drill bits. 40% faster drilling, 7/8 to 1.25" for SDS Plus. So we'll be drilling all the way through this block. The winner, who gets through the block first, is clearly going to be the Milwaukee. Well, let's give it a demo and try it out.
Which one's Milwaukee, which one's Diablo?
So we got Milwaukee right here, Diablo right here. We're going to put some weights on the drills, make it nice and even. We'll put dust as well. Good? All right, on your go.
1, 2, 3, go.
So 40% faster drilling speeds, kicks Diablo's asses. This will be coming summer this year.
So, yes, this is our PS1000. It's our high-end concrete scanner with our patented antenna array, able to pick up images from themselves and the other two antennas, making it super easy and reliable to image things. With our top-down view and cross-section view, you pick up everything in the slab.
That's awesome. What's up with this one, the PS300?
Then we have our Ferro Scan, our PS300, able to pick up rebar inside the slab, giving you approximate depth as well as rebar size.
How deep can it scan?
And this one will scan up to 8 inches. Over here, we're talking in our process data view or our patented data view, we're up to 12 inches, or in our expert mode, up to 24 inches.
And what about those right there? Are they the same thing?
Yeah, same tools over here. We also have our PX10, so able to tell you line up points on either side of the slab, so when you have to start your coring on one side and come from the other side, it'll line you up to make sure you have one solid through pass.
Thank you.
So this is the Tool Balancer XOT22. It's designed for drilling and demolition applications on a wall, and it takes the weight of the drill or weight of the demo hammer and distributes it to your legs. It doesn't just dangle a carrot in front of you, but it also acts now as a zero gravity machine that I can lift and pull down almost without any effort, okay? So we don it like a hiking backpack, and we turn it on, connect the tool, and away you go. You're gonna get those like a hiking backpack. I don't want any weight on your shoulders, okay? I want it all on your hips, as much as possible.
This is our 4th generation cordless framing nailer. And we still maintain the best in class, lightest weight cordless nailer. but we've increased the power and increased the speed. So now you can move faster and you can nail into harder materials more consistently, like LVL, which is really dense. And you can see all the nailing that we've been doing here, and you can see how consistently the nails are being sunk. And we've done this throughout the show and had this type of consistency throughout. We've added a feature on it called rapid sequential. So when you pull the trigger, you can ramp the tool up and have it ready to shoot, so that when you get to the material, it's charged up, ready to go for that first nail, and it stays ramped up for 6 seconds, so that second nail, it's ramped up when you get to that one too, so that you can move faster. We have all magnesium magazines for lightweight, and we have extended magazines available as well on both 21 and 30 degree options that we'll offer. We have an upgraded rafter hook with nibs that catch on the joist to help it stay in place. And then we have a belt hook in addition, so that if you want to hang it on your belt to be able to position something and then grab it, you can do that. A lot of users said, I want to rest the tool on its head. Well, why do you want to do that? I'm working on the ground. I want to be able to pick the tool up quickly. Okay, well, we'll just give you a kickstand so that you can just grab it quickly. And check it out, I'll fire some nails.
How you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the Dewalt booth. We're going to talk about the Rammer today. This is our new battery platform. This is our PowerShift battery. It's 554 unit watts out. Essentially, that's a half a kilowatt, right? This is a new battery platform. The way we started with is we have a two-stage clutch, or two-stage trigger here. You're going to push in and push down. It's a safety feature. As you do that, you'll notice that this kill switch pops up, so you know you're engaged. As you're driving it here, it makes it simple for that off switch. Okay, you're gonna have two speeds here, pretty easy icons. You're talking about a turtle and you're talking about a hare. Pretty simple to know your speeds. This is also gonna give you a soft start. So if the battery does die and you forget that you've turned that or left that battery on, engage that battery, it's not gonna start. So it's another safety feature. All I have to do is recycle that engine and start this motor. That soft start will allow it to ramp up to the energy and not just take off on you. Under here, you're gonna have a fully sealed brushless motor. Maintenance free. Now, after about 500 hours, it's gonna give you an indication light here that you do have to change that hydraulic fuel. Okay, it's a pretty simple 10-minute fix. And that's usually about anywhere from 3 to 5 years that you'll have to do that. Okay, let's give you a quick demo. That's the new cordless ramming compaction there.
This is our new demolition hammer, DCH 25966 with 38 pounds, 41 joules impact energy, cordless set, already integrated with Connect to communicate with the dust tractor. This is the best solution for 2024 ahead with the new brushless motor, the new format of shock absorber, and also the chisel connector with easy application to put out and in. So that's the best solution that we can come for 2024 ahead with the battery 15 amperes. So we have a runtime roughly 15 to 20 minutes. Depends, of course, if your job, if you are doing a big pressures, we are not performing well. So we have an auxiliary handle here just to make more easy if you are need to make some applications like plumbers are using. For example, we can remove the side handle with this tool already integrated, and we have a more compact one with a biggest high impact. Let's go. So the recommended is to go with the 50 amperes, but if you are using the 12 amperes, we can have a 10 minutes runtime.
10 minutes?
Yeah, but roughly with 50 amperes, we can have more. We can achieve more than 25 minutes for sure. So this is the DCH 911, 28 pounds, 27 joules impact energy. We have the same performance for the cordless and the corded set. Already tested with a great performance in comparison with our main competitor here. Here we have the same brushless motor but in line. Then we have a faster solution for destroy everything. So we have two speeds here, the low profile speed for the tailored job that we are doing and the high profile speed that we have the maximum capacity of this product. So the battery also with 15 amperes, then we can have more than 20 minutes of runtime. And also integrate with the dust extractor system with tool connect. When we turn on the tool, the dust extractor works also together. And we turn off after 3 seconds, we have the extractors also off. So in this case, we have more performance in speed, but with a low impact energy.
I don't know why, but it seems like this one works better than that one.
Yeah, but for just clean the surface, looks better because the speed is so high. But to destroy a higher demand here with, for example, concrete higher than 20 centimeters, that one will perform better.
So we've got here our new PowerShift concrete vibrators. These are high frequency head units, so there's no drive shaft in these units. They run off the new PowerShift battery. So with the battery, on a full charge, you can get up to 60 minutes of continuous vibration. And then upcharge from flat's only 55 minutes, so theoretically you could vibrate all day. We have a backpack style unit here that would replace your typical gas backpack unit, and then our power pack unit that would replace your typical corded units. So power pack for your wall and column users, and a backpack for your flat work guys. Each of these whips are interchangeable between both units. At launch, we'll have a 7-foot, 10-foot, 16-foot, and 21-foot whip. Smallest head will be 1.5 inches, and 2 3/8 at launch with 2.5 inch shortly after. On the backpack unit itself, you're going to have this dongle attached to it to control it on and off. So all I have to do is flip that button to the side, and that will turn on the head for you, right? I'll do that again so you can get some action of it, right? So because these are high frequency, high cycle units, there's no vibration here on the tool. The motor and everything is in the tip. So there's going to be less vibration that the user is going to feel when they're operating it. Yeah. So with the power pack unit, you'll have a switch here on the side that can turn the unit on or off, or you can put it into wireless control mode and then use the wireless control to turn the unit on and off. So with wall and column guys, a lot of guys that are running the whip, and then there's another guy that's turning the unit on and off for you. So this will help eliminate having another guy having to run the machine for you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, this is the new Top System 2.0 DXL, the first 30-inch platform modular system. It comes up with 4-wheel dolly, with caster wheels, 6-inch caster wheels. You got them with a big drawer, big shallow drawer, 2 shallow drawer, full organization, accessory on the sidebar. You can put a lot of stuff, holder, battery charger, beans. On top, we got a work surface, a place for cup holder, you must. But you can put a plywood on that, you can work on that. When everything is breaking apart, you can lock it in. Everything is being locked. Fully compatible with Top System 2.0.
All right, 4 minutes. Let's get the last tickets in there for the raffle. Hey guys, my name's Shay Massa with Milwaukee Tool, and we are here with our 20-inch MX Fuel plate compactor. This is the hardest hitting and fastest traveling plate compactor on the market. With that, being on our MX Fuel platform, no gas headaches, no emissions, less vibration, perfect for close confined spaces, trenches, basements, anywhere where gas just doesn't make sense, MX Fuel is gonna shine. With this tool, it comes with 2 of our brand new Forge 12 amp hour MX Fuel batteries and our Forge supercharger. You're gonna get 35 minutes of active runtime. That equates to about 5,000 square feet. So with the 2 batteries right out of the box, you're looking at 70 minutes of runtime and about 10,000 square feet of compaction distance.
How many pounds of compaction force does it have?
So this guy's gonna get 3,700 pounds of compaction force. So just because it's battery, there's no sacrifice when it comes to the power that this thing will output. That's gonna be matched with any gas-powered plate compactor of this class on the market.
And how much does it weigh?
This weighs 177 pounds.
Hi, my name is Josie Renfro. I'm a product manager at Milwaukee Tool, and I'm lucky enough to get to talk to you guys about the dual trigger grinder today. So how it works is we have a trigger on the side handle as well as a trigger on the barrel. You actuate it by doing the side handle and then the barrel. If you remove either hand, it's gonna shut the tool off. To restart it, you have to release both triggers and then go again. With this being dual trigger, it means that we have a permanent side handle on it. When we added the permanent side handle, we wanted to make sure that we did that without limiting your accessibility while grinding or cutting on site. So we have 2 different ways to move around the handle. We have a slide switch right here that if you pull down, you can rotate the handle into 3 different locations based off if you're a left-hand or a right-handed user, as well as putting it on the top to get better control as you're grinding. You can also twist this handle down to make sure you can get it as close to the grinder as possible to help your accessibility while you're grinding. We paired this grinder with our auto stop technology as well, which is our loss of control feature. So if you see any kickback, it's gonna immediately shut off the tool. That's paired with our rapid stop brake that will stop accessories in under 1 second. It's also on our 1-key line, and it has variable speed of 3,500 RPMs to 8,500 RPMs.
Awesome.
And this is our M12 band file. We have 2 different versions of the M12 band file. We have a 13-inch as well as an 18-inch with variable speed on it as well. I can demonstrate this one. You can also change the rotation of where the file is.
How's it going? My name's Andre from Robox, and this right here is the X drill. I'm gonna hit the trigger, turn the screen on. As you can see, there's a positioning ring right off the bat that's gonna help you hold your hand straight, so when you're in the green, you know you're good to go. What I can also do is put it on the perpendicular like this, and again, same kind of thing, it guides you along the way. You'll also have the option of setting custom angles, whether that's 45 degree, 40 degree, and that ring is gonna guide you. If you go through the bottom menu here, you can set up your max torque through the screen, so there's no more torque ring. Once I set the max torque up, I'll have my max torque at the top and my current load at the bottom. Not only that, but you have depth control. So what does that mean? Essentially what I can do is set up a software powered depth stop. So right now it's in millimeters. I'm gonna leave it like that for the time being. I'll leave it at 65. And you see a laser shooting out. You'll be able to change it, yeah. So you just swipe through to change units. And you'd have your bit out, you touch the material, and that'd be your 0 point. And then as soon as you hit the trigger, you're gonna see it's gonna start counting. Once you hit the 65, it cuts out. And that's when you know you're at your preset depth and you have, so no more taping up your drill bits or doing it the traditional way. You'll also have custom torque values that you can torque to. This is going to be much more applicable in the impact driver when it comes out. That's going to be following the X-Drill. We're anticipating release of September for the X-Drill, and then like I said, the impact driver will follow. So this one's one of our older prototypes. This one actually has a couple more functions. So I'll show you in regards to our leveling. You'll have the option of selecting custom angles with your hand and then just double tapping and calibrating it there. And then as soon as you steer away, you're gonna know right away. You'll also have the option, if you swipe the other way, to set up custom torques and speeds based on material and size of drill bit. So now you have a whole database full of preset speeds and torques in there. You have the depth control in this one as well, but as you can see on this one, screen's much bigger, UI improvements have been made. There's still gonna be some changes to what you see here. There's gonna be a bunch of rubber on the tool as well. But yeah, you anticipate for September of this year.
And the batteries, are you guys going to make bigger models or not?
We are going to make bigger models as well. Initially, it's going to be 20 volt, and following that will be some larger battery packs as well.
Are you guys going to have like conversion kits for people who have like Dewalt or Makita?
That is still to be decided. We're in talks with a couple of the big companies right now. Ideally, we'd love to build it on one of the big tool platforms, so the adoption will be much more easy for tool users. But that's still up for debate right now because it's unsure if that's the route we're going to go. But we will look if we have our own battery packs to have some conversion kits available. Yeah.
And I noticed there's some of these other products. What are these?
Yeah. So this one right here is our Senses Pro. It's powered by the same tech that you see here, but for measuring and detection purposes. So it serves as three main functions really. You have a digital level that's built right into the tool. Super fast, super smooth. It's 2-axis, meaning if I tilt it on its backside like this, you have this multi-axis view. If you want to change the unit of measurement for the angle, you can swipe through. Now you have percentage for the slope. You keep swiping through and you have a whole range of different options.
Some AAA batteries or AA batteries?
No, it's actually USB-C rechargeable. So like your phone, 16-hour runtime, takes about an hour and a half to fully charge it. For applications on the leveling where you need a longer working length, we have these length extensions that it's compatible with. Super easy to use. Right now it's locked in with this thumb screw, that's optional. But what I would do is I would just pop it into place, the magnet would suck it in, there's a base plate that aligns it, and now you have a 16-inch level. There's also a 3-footer right here, and we're gonna have a 2-foot and a 4-foot. Besides the leveling, there's also a laser system that's built in. So it's a dual laser. That means there's one laser and there's two lasers. So what I can do is turn the one laser on. It's going to give me a measurement from the laser to the device. I can change orientation points, whether I want to start my measurement from the back to the laser, or from the front to the laser, or from the center right here. The center is actually lined up with the center of the screen and this marking pin that pops out the backside. So you can imagine if you're using it along the wall, you can make some quick marks.
And you can do it both ways, so if you block it.
Exactly, yeah, I can do it both ways. So I can click that, and now I'm measuring from laser to laser. So as you can see, it's a continuously measuring laser. It's not like your traditional point and shoot. And what does that mean? Well, that means that now, if I'm using two lasers, I can go down here, I can put find center, and now it's actually gonna guide me to the center point. So the further away from the center point, the bigger that arrow gets. The closer to the center point I get, the smaller the arrow gets, and now I'm about roughly right here between the center, and I can make a mark and I'm good to go. All these measurements you can save, they go onto the device and also on our app. You can export those for later use. And then last but not least, in the device itself, you got a stud finder built in as well. Yeah, very visual and easy to use. What you're looking for is that border right there. Once you hit that border, you know you're in the center of the stud. And you don't gotta go edge, edge, center, you just go center, you can mark it, and you're good to go. For retail, the price online right now for the device is $399 USD. We are doing a show special of $300 right now. That's for the show only. And everything gets shipped out of our Vancouver warehouse. We're based in Vancouver, Canada. Everything gets made in Canada right now, including assembly, calibration, testing, fulfillment, you name it. These ones right here, like I said, they're only gonna be released in September, so final details on this is still to be released. We're thinking for pricing wise, most likely around $500 to $700 for a drill, battery, and charger. Yeah. Thank you, appreciate it.